Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Toney, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another West Coast Wednesday right here on Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes. Joining me tonight, we got Kathleen and Shad Biffle. They're back. Rich Cooley and Scott Swiftwater Toney's here as well. What's going on, you guys? Kathleen, Shad, I'm going to start with you guys, man. How was your trip?
Hey, everybody.
We're back to the cold.
Oh, gosh, it's so cold.
Welcome back. It was colder while you guys were gone.
But we were in Arizona at the premium time because they're getting killed with rain today.
Yeah.
I know, that's what Scott was wondering
They're having
about.
a lot of flash floods, right?
That's what Scott was saying when he got on here before you guys. He was saying, you guys are going to get hit with the blizzard and blah, blah, blah.
And everybody at work, like I'm on meetings, they're like, it's so cold. I'm like, well, what's the temperature? They're like 68.
Oh, it was cold while you guys were gone. You guys were gone at the perfect time.
That's what I heard.
Yes.
Yeah, it was nice temperatures. I think the daytime it hit, most of the time it hit in the low 80s. And then at night, I think it got down to 46 one night, but the rest of the time it was in the 50s as low.
That's cool.
Yep.
That's cool, right?
So it was nice weather.
We camped out the whole time, like tented it.
And did fine, so it wasn't that bad, right?
Did you guys bring your tent, or was there one out there for you?
No. We brought our sleeping gear, bags and stuff, but Jimbo had the tent. Had a tent for us to use.
Oh, okay.
Good.
I was going to say, I figured Jimbo would have a tent for you.
Yeah, he was using his tent
cot, yeah.
Like a cot with a tent on it.
Oh, yeah, I've seen them. Those are pretty cool. That's a good little idea.
Yeah.
Now, here's my question. Did you see any ghosts at the Ghost Hotel?
You know, we didn't see them. However, we did do a little exploring and have the dowsing rods. So we got some action on that. And then I couldn't sleep the whole night because I just felt like somebody was watching me.
Really? Wait, didn't that happen?
I slept fine.
Shad slept like a baby.
He always
I
does,
was up like every hour. And I'm like, I'm not opening my eyes. It's like when I was a little girl and would watch a scary movie. Like, I'm not opening my eyes. I'm not opening my eyes.
But you didn't experience no weird paranormal activity?
No. I think the scariest part of the whole thing was the downtown people that come out at night in Phoenix. Little creepy.
Really?
Yeah.
Just saying.
What road was you on again?
What road was that? It was on the corner of Monroe and... Well, it's right... You know where Chase Tower is in Phoenix?
Right.
It's right across the street from that. The hotel is.
You know where it is, Scott?
Beautiful hotel. Loved it.
Really?
Oh, it was gorgeous.
Like, was it still like from when it was built, that kind of decor?
Yeah, it was built in like 1927. Before that, that's when they started construction. Before that, it was a schoolhouse that dated way back in the early 1800s.
Right.
One of the first ones out there. Mm-hmm. But the people that bought it, I guess back 20 some years ago, they restored it back to its original.
I mean, it's modernized a little bit for the amenities, but you can still still kept like the old elevator controls. It has the two buttons up and down.
Oh, that's cool.
They still have that there.
Right.
Not usable, but it's cool.
Right. It's just for looks.
I think a good add-on to the story was it was a schoolhouse. I don't remember you guys saying that when you were going to go visit.
Yeah, and there's a well in the basement.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old well.
Oh, yeah, that's the well. Never mind. Oh, I remember that now.
Remember? Yeah. See?
Yeah.
I remember the well. Okay.
Cool. That was how we got there. You know, we stayed one night in Phoenix before we headed up to the hills. And, you know, Scott, we didn't really have a lot of time, but we wanted to explore Black Canyon City a little bit because that's where we want to live.
You turned around right by you.
And we didn't realize like we had run out of time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's where Scott's staying. So we took a picture, but we had to get back because we had to leave.
That's not the camp that I'm staying at. You guys are on the other side of the highway.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah, no, that's not where I'm at. That's like no, I can't. No, I'm not going over there. It's too much for me. Anyway, that's for retirees.
I was like, this is fancy.
No, that's for retirees.
Why he wants to wear white shorts all the time.
But it was so funny. I seen that picture because your text didn't come in until like a long time later, like an hour and 20 minutes, hour 28, something. I was like, hour 20. I said, nobody texted me. I like looked at it and like, oh, are you kidding me? You're on the wrong side of the highway. I could have been right there.
Oh, that's the wrong side. Huh, okay. Well, we were close.
They were close then, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you were very close. I could have been there like in 3 minutes going, hey, where are we going?
I could have threw a rock and hit you.
I know.
Ah, bummer. Bummer.
Yep. But now we got to ride around in Jimbo's new ATV.
He had a four-seater Can-Am. Oh my gosh, that thing
cool.
was fun.
Yeah, that's a cool ride. For out there, that'd be perfect. Heck yeah.
Yep, so
it's kind of necessary out there, you know. The places we went to, there were no roads.
Right. Yeah, that thing's ideal for that then, right?
I figured Jimbo would have something with a backing that he could take equipment down.
Oh yeah, he does.
It has some storage still. Yeah, it has like a whole little.
Gosh, we had 4 metal detectors all in there. We had our shovels, buckets, our backpacks, and we still had room. It was just very, very comfortable.
Oh, cool. Now, big question.
But fun.
Big question. Did you guys find any gold at all?
Well, since we were on a mission to prospect for new claims, right? Because we want to stake a claim.
Right.
I'm not at liberty to say.
Right.
But needless to say, we are going back in the spring. So you put 2 and 2 together.
Roger. Gotcha.
We checked a lot of ground.
Yeah.
It was very good experience.
We were busy.
To learn.
It wasn't like a gold getting
areas where we never been to, like far away.
Gotcha.
So that was kind of cool too. Just heck, the trail riding part was just awesome.
Oh
it's
my
so
gosh,
beautiful
the scenery, we got the coolest, and you'll see it in one of our videos, but I won't give it too much away. But it was the coolest drone shot ever.
Oh, cool. Okay, nice. Look forward to.
Where did you take? Was it out there where you guys were metal detecting, or up towards Prescott?
The drone shot?
Yeah.
No, like where you guys were riding.
Oh, not just where we metal detect, way up north towards Prescott, but not that far, and then further east too.
Yeah.
All in the Bradshaws though.
That's cool.
We went to some place where the topography started to change, like the vegetation.
Oh yeah, you were okay. Yeah, you get so high, it does change. It's really weird.
Yeah,
like I said,
what do you call those trees with the red limbs on it? They start with an M.
Red limbs.
They're all over California. They got red. The wood is beautiful. On these little, they're like shrub trees. They're not like trees, but they're huge.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The leaves will turn red. Oh, what are those? Man, don't
stick.
Don't mess with those. Those are mean.
No. Not those. The branches were
a Joshua tree.
Red.
Joshua tree.
No. It didn't have any spikes on it whatsoever.
Next guess.
They're very.
See, I don't know. We get one that turns red out here, but there's thorns all the way, like not like one.
Manzanitas.
Yes.
Manzanitas. Yeah.
Manzanitas.
Yeah. Those got thorns.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
They're very.
Oh heck yeah!
It's hard to get. It's hard to blaze through them too.
They're beautiful. I like those.
Oh, it's cool. At least you guys.
I'll tell you what, they'll make your paint job look really bad.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, they will.
I just want them in my yard.
Oh.
I will say this, Rich. We did get to just stop by because we helped guide some new AMRA members where to the AMRA deplorable claims are.
Yeah.
And
Rich,
cool. Stuff has changed, man.
Oh my gosh.
from when we were there.
It's crazy.
From where you guys were at last time?
No,
the
this was with when Rich and Dennis and we were all out there with Jim and some others.
Gotcha.
That was a different day.
After the Vegas show.
So what changed?
Just what's been worked and some of the, I don't know.
The washes that we had dry washed in and pretty much, did the suction thing, the vacuum thing, whatever, dry washed. It's already covered with material.
Oh, and some of the benches have been moved.
Yeah, weird.
Oh, yeah. The water will do that.
Oh, yeah. Sure. It was just neat to kind of go back and just see it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like the stuff we got going on right now, I can already tell you that it's changed again.
Oh, I'm sure.
But yeah, after that, I mean, like Kathleen said, we went to the Nugget Shooter event that they had there, and Mine Lab was there. They did their unveiling for the new Vanquish detector that's coming out.
Yeah, okay.
So that was cool.
That was really neat.
Fanciness that
Mine Lab put on a great show
and gave away a ton of stuff.
Oh my gosh! Really. Everybody came home with prizes.
Yeah, multiple prizes.
Like we even came home with stuff.
That's cool.
Hey, did they ever relay how many people showed up? Has anybody heard?
Oh, I haven't heard the exact count.
You're gonna see some drone.
It was a really good group. A lot of people were there.
In fact, we camped at Jackass Flats, right? Mm-hmm. That was supposed to be where it was going to be, but things got changed, and it got changed, just further down or up the road. I can't tell, but anyway, it was a good thing because I don't think all those people would have fit in Jackass Flats.
Really?
Well, Bill Southern had a new little camper, and he couldn't make it across the wash to get over there, so he camped out by the road in that spot.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's where everything was moved.
David
all the
said
festivities.
There was 158 people there.
Yeah, it was really good.
That's
good
a good
group.
turnout.
That's pretty good.
So we were kind of left out because our tent was one that's big and staked in the ground.
Yeah.
So we were like, well, we can't.
We were by ourselves.
There's only a couple other people there.
Doc was there. Not
from Doc's Metal Detectors in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
He was really cool. He's very, very knowledgeable, obviously, about metal detectors. But yeah, he went out with us one day, and so he was able to help us work with our machines and give us tips and stuff. So that was really cool.
Nice.
And then, I
learned a lot.
He even gave me like this fancy leash for my detector, and then a cover for Kathleen. So that was really cool.
Yeah, I had. So my Gold Monster has a cover on it
to protect it.
Fancy.
So yeah, that was really cool. He's an awesome guy. He does a lot, I guess, for the people out there in those clubs and stuff. He's very generous. Mm-hmm. So Doc's cool. Metal detecting, very well known in the Las Vegas area. So check him out.
Las Vegas area.
Now, Kathleen, you're talking about a cover so you don't wear out your quill, right?
No. This is for over the screen and everything on the detector.
The handle. A nice little. He made this like. Because when you've got your metal detector on your arm, and if you use a strap on it, when you find a target, and this is like how we do it anyway, you take out your arm, turn over the metal detector, and then start digging. Mm-hmm. Well, it's very cumbersome to have to undo that all the time. So he made this really cool elbow rest thingy to strap onto those.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
It's so comfortable, and it just stays on your arm. I mean, you don't have to worry about. I didn't even have to put the Velcro strap.
He comes out, has a lot of great ideas for the detectors, like accessories you normally don't see or can get.
Right.
So it's pretty cool.
Well, that's cool.
Stuff he has.
That sounds pretty neat.
Yeah.
Nice, very nice. So what did you think of that new Vanquish?
They had demonstrations there, but we unfortunately did not get to take part of that.
Okay.
Because we were, doing other things. But
Right.
I'd like to hear if anybody out there who was at the outing did, to see what you thought about it. Because they had they had demos that you could take around and use.
Oh, really?
But we didn't get a chance to.
Well, in their area, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
They
had,
you
like,
couldn't take it out in the mountains
Right.
to use it, but
Still cool.
they let you practice with it.
Right.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I think wasn't it Sunday? We had somebody call in, wasn't it? White Gold?
Yeah, somebody.
I think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was talking about it.
Yeah.
Because we was talking about that it's comparable to the AT Pro or something like that, and it's like the same price.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't hear the show on Sunday, so
Yeah.
that's.
Yeah, but I was just wondering what you guys thought of it. So cool. Well, nice. At least it's out there now, and the big unveiling of it. That's cool. Now,
Yeah, and
I
I
know.
guess
I think it sucks. I missed the information. That's what bums me out. That's what I wanted to go. I was like, man, I know these guys have been doing this for a long time, and I just, I'm just totally tore up.
you should have been there, Scott.
And
I know.
Bill was super nice.
Uh-huh.
He's a very upbeat guy.
Mm-hmm.
And they raised a lot of money for AMRA.
That's what we
Yeah,
heard.
he does a
Yeah.
raffle, and 100% of the proceeds go to AMRA.
Hey, by the way, what was the count? I think Rich gave us the count last week, right? Or Sunday?
158.
Man, that,
Scott, you're behind. Okay.
It could have been 159,
9.
but Scott did not show up.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
I didn't mean
So
the
by
count for the
default-
Wait,
people he's there.
160.
I meant the count for the money for AMRA.
Oh,
Oh,
$2,700. A little over, actually.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good
All
thing we
right.
didn't show up with the mannequin, so
I
because we would have been
know, right?
stuck with it.
Right, yeah. Well, you could have dropped it off at his camp. Yeah.
I kid you not, though. Somebody made a mannequin joke, but I don't know if it was a joke or if it was serious. Because what were we talking about? Like, oh, you got to stick your man. Oh, okay. So when we were there in Doc, he was metal detecting and came across a rattlesnake.
Uh-huh.
And this rattlesnake was hidden. There was a tree root that went across the wash, and you kind of have to step down. Was right under that tree root, and he, like anybody who wasn't really looking and would just step down like a normal step, you stepped right in front of that rattlesnake. And he has pictures of it. I think he's going to release a video, but anyway, that was kind of crazy. So we were all talking about that, and I forget where we were going with the story.
We were
Mannequin?
talking about a mannequin.
Mannequin.
Oh, yeah. So another person there was like, "Oh, you kind of need a mannequin leg to stick out there first." And I was like, "What?"
Interesting.
I was laughing. I was like, I don't know if he's serious or if he's joking.
Well, look, Scott, you got another use for mannequin
So
legs.
what is it with these mannequin legs out west?
See?
I don't
It's a
know
thing.
what's going on. Rattlesnakes are slow right now. They're looking for mice, and if your heat signature is not feeding up with that, they're not going to waste their time because they want to eat, not just strike somebody to warn them away.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
we did.
is a danger, but there's not that great of a danger, I don't think, right now.
We
In my
also saw a tarantula.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
opinion. Just one?
Just one.
One tarantula. Any scorpions?
Yep, one of the really small ones.
Okay.
Jimbo actually dug that guy up by accident.
Yeah. I was on the lookout though because Shad actually had a couple meetings with this cactus that it just
Oh man, I got the prickly pears, man.
no, they weren't the
Dude, you cannot bump those. That's a 3-inch
no, they're the ones
syringe.
that look like
Yeah.
coral.
Well, that's the prickly pears.
Oh, okay.
So
Those are like, you know what? Like I said, I made a joke when I first moved out to Arizona. I told my mom, I said, you remember seeing those old westerns where like somebody fall off a horse and straddle a cactus. She goes, yeah. I'm like, that is not true. No way, no how. It would die.
Yeah.
Well, what happened with the
everything out here's got a 3-inch
Oh,
sticker on
all
it.
the plants.
Well,
out
I
there
will
hate
say
you.
this, because it was from when we were out, hiking and stuff, and checking some washes and grounds and coming across old mines.
Uh-huh.
And I think at one, I was just transfixed on this, the mill site and seeing, some stuff. And I guess I just happened to brush close enough, but those things are sticky too.
Gotcha.
This is a prickly pear. It's not a prickly pear. I'm going to Google what it really is.
Okay.
That would be a cholla. If he's talking about the sticky ones, that's
what
a
it
cholla.
was.
That's the one you don't want to mess with at all.
No,
Yeah.
you don't, because you pull them
Cholla.
out with your hand and they got sticky residue on it.
They're called jumping cholas.
Yeah,
Oh, geez.
those things
Yeah.
are evil.
Oh, they hurt.
You know what the funny thing about it is I've learned about these jumping cholas. And you know why they call them jumping cholas is because the pods will fall off of the main plant and they'll dry out, but the needles still stay the same.
Yep.
But then the wind will blow them like 10 feet away, and you'll walk by with a pair of shoes, and once you walk, your feet will flip them in your back or in the bottom of your leg. They're like, ow, what the heck?
That's what I have, like a hand size grouping of them on my lower right calf.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know how that happened.
I went down to dig a target without gloves.
Uh-huh.
Ow. Don't do that.
So we pretty much saw in everything that Kathleen always goes on. We don't want to see snakes, spiders.
Pretty much seen
And then I had some bad run-ins with the cactus needles.
Dang.
So it was like, wham, bam, welcome back.
Got the full experience. Pretty much, right?
It was awesome.
You know what? I always look at it this way out here, guys. All the plant life does not want to get eaten, so they're fortified. They got weapons.
Yep,
all the
they
animals
sure
out
do.
here, they don't want to get messed with. If you mess with them, they'll either run you over, eat you, or trample you.
Yeah, we
You know?
saw javelinas. We saw a lot of those.
How big was the tarantula?
It fit easily in your hand,
Really?
like cover your hand.
Really?
All the way. He's a big guy, yeah.
Man.
They're very furry.
Any of the wild tarantulas out here are pretty much as big as, I'd say, a lady's hand.
Uh-huh.
Easy.
That big spider.
Now, you see some big old females that are just like, you're like, holy moly, look at that.
No,
And they're big.
That creeped me out. Spiders are creepy. They're worse than snakes, I think.
Yeah.
No, snakes are worse.
I don't know. I think spiders are worse because they're furry and creepy. And got those.
Well, they got black widow spiders in Arizona.
Yeah, see, they're just creepy. Snakes.
Nah, snakes are creepy.
Snakes are terrible.
I don't like snakes either, but spiders are quiet. They're
And Kathleen did not squeal at all, Shelby.
I was going to say, I'm more worried about a mountain lion.
Well, I didn't squeal, but we were exploring this one wash, and I kept thinking, okay, I smell cat urine.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I wonder what that smell is. Is it an herb? And I just kept smelling it. And I thought, what if there's a bobcat or a mountain lion around here? And this is like, and I could have sworn I heard like kittens.
What?
And then we were walking, and Shad, you better don't make fun. We were metal detecting, and all of a sudden, this flock of birds just
kicked up.
Yeah, they got disturbed.
Okay.
and you couldn't see. We were far north, like far up. And you couldn't really see through the vegetation.
It was getting dark too,
and it was dusk. So I just took off running. Shad was right there.
It turns out later on that smell
it was
a plant.
It's a plant.
Oh. Okay.
But it smells like one of my essential oils.
cat pee.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kathleen. You keep that same sense about you every time that you're out in the desert, and don't even be ashamed if it is wrong. But if you do have an essential oil that smells like cat urine, I don't want to have it.
It's eucalyptus. If you ever smell eucalyptus,
okay.
like I think
What does it smell like?
eucalyptus
cat
blue.
urine?
That's what it is. It's eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus.
If you smell highly concentrated eucalyptus, it smells like cat urine.
I'll be darned.
Yeah, but little bits smell good if you just have a teeny tiny bit. But if you smell the whole thing, oh my gosh, not my favorite oil. I gotta say this.
What?
Okay, so when we were up there, Jimbo let us meet one of his friends, and I guess he was on Gold Rush in the first season in Parker's crew.
He
Glenn.
worked for Parker's grandpa.
Parker's grandpa, that's right.
Okay.
So he has I think he has a mine up in northern Arizona. Mm-hmm. So we just went and visited him, and he happens to be the brother of the woman who owns Young Living Oils.
What?
Yeah.
Small world, right?
I took a picture with him because I was like, "You're like a celebrity! Oh my gosh!"
That's crazy.
I had no clue, and of course, Jimbo didn't even tell me that because I don't think he knew. But for some reason, the essential oil conversation came up, and he uses essential oils.
I'll be darned. See?
Because they work.
Well, yeah. A lot of people use them. They must be doing something right. You know?
Well, it is called essential oil.
Yeah.
That's right.
Not that kind of essential, Scott.
What? No, dude, look up the word essential.
We're not talking about bubblegum flavor and strawberry and cotton candy.
Yeah.
Oh, there is. There is.
I know there is, but not them ones.
So anyway, that was another one of our adventures, and gosh, we had so many.
Now, I seen a picture of you guys holding some friggin' Jell-O pudding. What the heck was that all about?
Oh, yeah.
The unicorn.
Weigold was up there.
Uh-huh.
Yep, we met him. He made it out to the outing,
Yeah.
and he brought that just for us. It was unicorn flavored pudding.
Unicorn-flavored pudding. What's a unicorn taste like? Unicorn-flavored pudding.
Candy.
Like cotton candies and rainbows.
Candy. Oh, okay. Rainbows and cotton candy. That kind of makes sense. What else would they taste like, right? It's obvious. Oh, man.
Wait, was there a crunch for the horn?
No, they were smooth.
It was
Smooth,
All right.
cottony candy, rainbowy goodness. That's awesome.
But on other news about that trip, looks like we're the winners. Since Scott was a no-show.
And you won by finding what,
Hey.
Shad?
Oh my
I
God!
did find one of
tobacco
those tobacco cans. That was pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
And I found a key.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I found a piece of copper.
Cool. I've seen that you guys found some neat stuff. And it's like, winner.
I will tell you this. I was impressed at one point. The GPX 5000, I got a tiny shot shell that was over 18 inches deep in a wash.
Wow.
I mean, this thing is tiny.
It picked it up. It took me forever to pinpoint it, but
How much deep?
18 inches.
Dang.
That's pretty good, dude.
That's real good. Yeah.
And I was finding little tiny slivers of foil again. And guess what? I found a bread tie.
I should eat the bread tie.
I'll tell you what.
And I found a bread tie.
Can't get away from the bread
I'll tell you what, you guys. I was talking about it Sunday. That can you found, the one that the tobacco can.
Yeah.
They're usually red, but out here, if you guys go like really far back, like walking, because you're not going to drive anywhere where I'm going to find these at. But you find those stacked rocks, and you'll find that can inside. Sometimes you can find claim papers from like way back in the day.
That's exactly what I heard, and yeah, this one was empty, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I found it right at an old clay marker where it was stacked rocks and like part of a drum, and that was on the ground by it.
Yeah, somebody probably stripped papers out of it.
Yep.
Wow. Well, that's cool.
And this trip was it was a true gold prospecting trip. It wasn't a gold, I'm going to get all this gold trip.
Right.
It'd be nice, but we weren't like just prospecting for 4 hours straight. We were actually prospecting at different locations.
Right, and that's cool.
All day long. It was cool. I mean,
it was cool.
There's so many washes there, so when you're checking new ground, you're checking everything and just moving along.
Right.
So it was cool. It was cool.
That is cool. I'm glad you guys got to go. It's just a shame you didn't get to meet up with Swiftwater.
I know.
Yeah, no doubt. Miss, drive by and take a picture, send me a text, whatever.
Hey, we tried.
That's bull poop, dude. And by the way, if you were driving up through here, were you going around to the other meeting or going up to see Jim? I want to know this.
We were doing both.
I was going to say, because if you're going through here to go around to the meeting at Morristown, you guys took the long.
Well,
we
drove up specifically to check out Black Canyon City. That's
where we want to live.
Jim made it to where we needed to meet a lot quicker, so we had to hurry and turn back and get back to catch up with them.
But we took an early morning drive up there, and it was early. I don't even know if you'd be up, Scott. It was super early.
What are you talking about? Dude, my phone rings. I'm out here. I'd wake up at 7 o'clock. I'm like, man, too early. I'll just lay back down for a minute.
It was earlier than that.
I'll put the
But you got to remember, I get like 2 calls, 3 calls a morning from people, and not to mention business people and people like somewhere else that don't know I'm in Arizona.
Like phone calls?
I would have totally been awake.
People call you.
Well, we ran out of time.
It just bummed me out. I was like, dude, you could have stopped and said, hey, let's get
Well, you could have driven out there and seen us.
Yeah.
How often the Biffles come to Arizona?
Right.
Obviously,
look, Biffles, this is what it comes down to. She was sick. I had $1,000 on the line. I couldn't do anything but get something notarized and get it done.
You know, I'm a notary.
When it comes to gold, if you could have notarized, you got your button?
I sure do. I carry it around in my backpack, actually.
Dude,
I'm just saying.
$20 she can make.
It's just a stamp you carry, yeah.
Yeah, it's just...
you know what?
For you.
I'm getting rid. I was getting rid of a claim that I really didn't want to get rid of, but it's coming to the time where I don't dig on it. I'd rather have somebody else enjoy it. So I got rid of it. I sold it a little cheap, but that's cool, and the guy's happy with it. I just had to go through this stuff, and it was 226 miles. I had to go down and do my thing with the county and come back up to camp, and then wait for him to come back up and give me the money.
All I hear is
I'm just saying, you guys think no, it's not that. You guys think it's easy. It's not easy.
That's fine. I was just kidding. It's like maybe they do things differently in Arizona, but I know in Ohio, you're not gonna find anybody working at the county on Saturday.
No.
I think Scott lying and blew us off, man.
Dude.
Yeah, because, wait, you guys got there what day, Shad?
No, wait a minute.
Hang on,
I didn't
Scott.
say the county.
Scott, hang on a minute. Shad, you guys got there what day?
Wednesday.
And you left...
Well, Tuesday night, technically we got
there.
Tuesday night.
You left what day to come home?
Monday morning, really early.
So for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Scott you couldn't come up there.
Not even.
I sent you the
It's a week.
You guys make it sound so bad.
It was a week.
Dude, it was a surprise to me. She's like, we got to get them done. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, that was
and
Saturday.
Like I said,
that was Saturday. What about Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday?
Can I say free? I don't even know what Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Shad, and they weren't even around here.
They were in
I
Arizona.
sent you the GPS
They
coordinates.
stayed in the haunted hotel
Wednesday.
in freaking Phoenix.
Wednesday.
I'm way up here. You know what? I'm sorry,
That
guys.
was
I just
Wednesday.
can't fly out to
That was
do
Wednesday.
haunted freaking Wednesday.
That was Wednesday they stayed there. Didn't they?
No,
Was
Tuesday. We only
Tuesday.
stayed there one day,
Right, just the
and
one
then we
day.
headed for the hills.
Then
on
you
Wednesday.
stayed out in the bush.
You guys suck.
Scott no show Tony.
Yeah.
Dude, really? That's okay.
Well, hey,
That's-
don't
that's
worry. I
okay.
sent you our address so you can mail us our money, our winnings.
No, I told you. I'm going to send you that $20 bill.
You
And
did.
it's gonna
you
have
did
something printed
say
on it.
send me your address.
Oh,
I
yeah.
said,
I'm going to send it to
I
you.
want it.
Yeah, we'll
You better-
vouch.
you
we'll
better
vouch
frame
for
it.
He did say that. He's literally said he's going to send his losings. So we all heard it.
Well, like I said, you better frame it because that's the first time I've ever lost anything on a bet in the gold.
Well, I need a picture with you holding it so I know
Right.
it's okay. I got that provenance.
Yeah, I think when you get the $20 bill, you're going to get the picture.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
I need a picture. You hearing this guy? What the heck is going on?
Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, Scott, you're going to be going up to Indiana next month, right?
Shut up, Tim.
there you go. Look at that.
See? Indiana, you're just hop, skip, and a jump away from them.
A crow's
You guys got it.
flying.
You guys got to
Joe
understand.
doesn't even need to.
Now wait a minute. Now wait a minute. Well, you guys got to understand. When I get to Indiana, I have no transportation, like none.
They have Ubers.
Yeah, or call Dennis. He'll come and pick you up.
Uber.
Well, call Dennis. He'd come and pick you up.
Oh, by the way, when we were out in the desert, though, and numerous times, we kept seeing crows flying, and I was like, "Oh, Swiftwater must be sending a message or something."
Hey, did you see one or two?
We saw a bunch.
Bunch, Scott. What's that mean, Scott? If there's a bunch flying?
Not. Yeah, that's not good.
It's a bad omen.
As the crow flies. Yeah.
Hey, it is what it is. I mean, seriously, you take here as a crow flies. If you go to the hill, like if you're flying like a bird, you'll be right with a bird like nothing. It takes
and it was really
everything's
cool
cut
to
up.
see. It really was to see the crows, and you're like, "Hey, here we go." But actually, we did use a GPS to get around, and we weren't.
But Kathleen, you got to remember those are ravens, not crows. It's just
Are there ravens?
Yeah, they're really big birds.
Oh.
If they ever get close to you, you're like, "Holy cow! I didn't know they were that big." They're pretty big suckers.
Biggins.
We saw those in Alaska. Falcons and ravens.
I bet you did.
And the ravens, when they start cackling or whatever, it actually
They sound like a kid screaming or something.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I
anyway.
would have. You know what? I thought it would have been great when you guys went to see the eagles. That would have been kick ass.
Yeah. We saw a lot of those in Alaska.
Did you guys ever feed them or no?
No. Because we were, prospecting for gold. But
I left our tuna can.
I left my eagle food.
Eagle food in the tent, yeah.
You guys got jokes.
Oh, gee.
I'm just in a jokey mood. I don't know. We're extremely tired though. Oh my gosh, we didn't.
Well, you guys said you went fishing, right?
No.
We
What,
did.
in
Others did. Others did. Yes,
Other
correct.
people did, yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought you guys said you went fishing.
No, not when we were in Alaska. You have to get a fishing license and stuff.
They were fishing for gold, not fish.
Way out there.
Yes, you never know when the fishing police will show up.
That's right.
They make sure you have a fishing license.
If you hear an airplane, throw the pole down.
No roads.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, they parachute in.
Yep.
You guys are funny.
They're like
I was like,
ninjas.
dude, if you hear an airplane, throw the fishing pole down. You're good. That's
Jesus.
That's hilarious.
Good point. You never know.
Yeah,
Hey,
and
Shad.
technically, Scott, when you do go to Indiana, you could just get a U-Haul rental.
Yeah, he could, couldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You could drive up and see them, or you could, you could.
What was it, like $20 plus tax, all town, all day, or something?
What part of Indiana?
Oh my God, you guys! I gotta do this. I gotta break in.
What?
I am sitting here at the camp right now. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 people out here trying to build a tent that looks like one of those Arctic blow-up tents, and the wind's blowing really good. Funny.
What?
Oh, you got people by you setting up camp.
No, wait. 6 of them got the tent. Hang on. Oh, they're pulling it back down. Here it goes. Now it's taking 4 of them. It's taking 4 of them to stake it down.
I thought you said there were 6.
Dude, the other 2 just walked away. I don't know where they're going. This
to
is
get
funny.
reinforcements.
You're probably about kick in your trailer, be like, "Who's the jerk on the radio show talking crap about it?"
Seriously, I'm telling you, they're putting down a base thing, and they're trying to do it. And like the wind's blowing, you're not going to really do that right now.
Well, get out there and help them.
Are you out of your mind?
Maybe if there was
you don't
7
know.
of you,
we learned a
you
long
could get
time. Just stay to your own camp. Just stay to your own camp.
Oh, okay.
Mind your business, yeah.
Mind your business.
Anyway, the wind dropped. They finally got it. I think they're sticking it down now.
I thought you said they
But I'm
couldn't
just
do
giving
it.
you guys a play-by-play because this is really funny. This is happening right now.
Well, why aren't you showing us it on video?
Oh, really?
Film it if
the same
it
reason
didn't happen.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
But it's the same reason I'm not on Skype
Uh-huh.
because I don't have that good of an internet connection. I'm sorry.
Oh, I see. Mercy. I do not know.
Up in Rich just sent a message, said his power went out.
Oh, okay. I seen we lost him.
That explains why he didn't say anything when I was talking earlier and called him out.
Power went out. Oh,
You're
I don't know. Shad, you got some precious metal prizes for us tonight?
I do.
What's that? What's going on with that stuff?
That's what actually I was going to say before I went to the. Oh my God, you can't believe this because I'm watching it. But anyway, I'm waiting. Come on, Shad, give me a good gold price.
Are you done, Scott?
Nope, still waiting.
All right. Well, it is November 20th. Gold is up $2 at $1,475. Silver, that is up 3 cents at $17.18.
Okay.
Platinum's up $8 at $921, and palladium is up $7 at $1,760. Now rhodium, that surged $50, and it is now at $5,980.
God, it always surges. Gold is at $14.70 something. Dang, big difference. It's changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely has. That's for sure. Oh well, we'll see what happens come Sunday.
That's right.
All right. Got any birthdays today?
Oh yeah, it looks like very popular day, November 20th.
Really?
Yeah.
That many?
November is popular.
There's a lot of birthdays today.
It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, remember that one day though that Shad's like, this has got to be a record, and he read off a lot of them, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to see if this one's going to match it.
All right. Well, November 20th, we have Arum Flake, Barry Held, Brian Cold Iron, Buckley Johnson, Charles H. Pulsford, Clay, Cold Iron, Kurt, Dimitri, Greg Pearson, James Haas, Lenny's, Randall Baller, R.C., Robert Apple, Tim, and Vern Bundy. And then tomorrow, Arthur Carmen, Ben S., and Billy Cephas.
Well, happy birthday to everyone.
Happy day.
Heck yeah. So February, March, April, May. Yeah, I think you're right, Kathleen. Like February.
Did you do it on your hands?
Yeah.
You did it, yeah.
Yeah. Counting the fingers. Yeah. So might have been around Valentine's Day.
What day?
Maybe
If
around
you count back 9 months, it's around Valentine's Day.
Wait a minute. They still have Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Yeah, November 14th, dude.
No.
Or
thought
February
February.
14th.
February.
I'll just, you know what? I'm just going to shut up.
Yeah, they still have Valentine's Day. Didn't you know that?
Nope. Didn't know they still had that day going on.
Well, you think they canceled it or stopped it?
Well, you know, a lot of things have changed in this world.
Yes, it's true. Give them time. I'm sure they'll come up with some reason to stop it, right?
Well, I'm just saying, I still love my chick. I don't care.
Well, see, now you can remember February 14th, Valentine's Day. Get her a box of chocolate. Big old card.
A box of chocolates?
Yeah.
Talking Reese's Cups and some McDonald's. Come on.
That works, too. just make sure you tell her Happy Valentine's Day. We'll remind you, Scott.
I'm just going, you guys.
We'll
You know, I'm pretty nice, but it's funny because I'm surprised that day's still even going on right now.
Wow, dude.
Wow.
What do you mean?
That's
Now, come on, Shad. Hey,
cool.
Shad and Kathleen, you know what? You got to admit this. You guys just had an anniversary. Do you not love your woman and do you not love your man every day?
Of course.
Well, then, okay.
It is a holiday to make money.
It's a holiday.
I agree.
It's a Hallmark
It's a point. It's a marketing thing
Yes.
that holiday was created.
Yeah.
And Shad
sorry.
usually gets a gun around that time.
Well, it's like Sweetest Day, same thing. Hallmark holidays, you know.
Yep.
Just a holiday.
I mean, even
sell cards.
I'm just saying, even when Lisa comes up here, I appreciate her every weekend she comes up. I'm like, man, I'm glad you come up and you still want to hang out with me and do what we do. And
Aw,
yeah,
that's special. You know.
Oh, that's so sweet, Scott.
It is. Scott's got
yeah,
a big old
whatever.
Heart. Scott's got a big old heart in that little old body, don't he?
No, Shad's thinking about turning this into a joke. Hang on, just wait for it. Just wait for it.
It's coming.
You do realize Tim just made a joke about you, don't you?
He didn't even catch
You missed it. You were so worried about me
Yep.
that Tim just
It's
like hit you. He
smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors, Shad. That's how we get him.
You know what's really funny? You take Valentine's Day. Now,
Shake
what's the
and
most
bake.
common thing? What's the most common thing you ever heard on Valentine's Day? You buy flowers, right?
Well,
Chocolate.
yeah, flat roses. I think that's the big one.
That's pretty cool. Why am I going to buy somebody that I really love something that's going to die in 2 days?
Well, women
Well,
like,
see, you wait until
It
they
makes
start
no
to wilt
sense.
and you buy them,
right.
and you get
It
them
makes
cheaper.
That, and
No,
I make
you know what?
rose water out of my roses.
Women like flowers, though. They
They
like the
do.
way they
But I'm just
smell.
saying, Kathleen, and you know what? Think about this. If Shad showed up with 2 big toys, say Happy Valentine's Day,
Well,
are they
sure.
going to die in 3 days?
No, but I would never pick a koi without her letting select it.
I'm just saying,
I'm
though.
just
You
saying,
don't
that's not
understand.
something you just pick
It's
I
the
think
thought.
we would have bigger problems.
It's the thought behind you guys are crazy. It's the thought behind it. That's what I'm saying.
It's the same with the
It's
flowers.
the thought behind it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the same with the flowers. It's the thought behind it. It's,
Exactly, and flowers are a hell of a lot cheaper than a koi.
Right.
I just want that's no fun.
And I think Shad's capable of
I mean,
picking
you got
flowers. on
you
his
got
own.
flowers, and flowers always die and they pass away.
No,
So
no,
how-
listen.
how can
You
you-
know what I do with
how-
mine?
Scott.
You know what I do with mine? My roses?
Yeah.
I make rose water.
Right. I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Yes, and I use it in my skincare. So
See?
it's a win-win.
Win-win. Yeah.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Wow. See?
Well,
Look
see,
at
back
that.
in the day, I used to have my grandma and stuff. They used to press them in a Bible and stuff like that,
Right.
or a book or something like that. And they keep them,
At
you know.
least one, yeah.
But it's not. It is. Things have changed, and we have to adapt to what people are doing now. So
So
not-
are you
it's
saying
not the
I'm
old way.
old-fashioned?
I'm really confused
I am
here.
too.
You told me old.
I don't know.
He just-
Never-
he just
oh my God,
compared
you
me
guys
to
are
his
flipping out.
grandma.
I kind of did, didn't he?
You're
Kathleen?
losing it.
I think so.
No, I mean, I reference, because I see a lot of stuff, not from my grandma, because she's a great gal and she lives life. It is what it is.
Keep digging that hole.
But I just look at Valentine's Day. I mean, if you think about it, nowadays, like if you're together nowadays, you're actually, you're cherishing each other every day. Why should there be a special day?
Should we not have Thanksgiving? Because we should be thankful every day.
Right.
That is not it's not the same thing,
Scott.
It is the same thing.
Scott, what you're saying?
No, it's not.
Hey, Scott, what you're saying sounds like an excuse you give to your girlfriend when you forget to buy her flowers on Valentine's Day.
Oh my God! Are you serious?
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Did I just hear that?
That's what it sounds like. Well, we're together every day, and you're my sweetie, and yeah, so there you go.
Valentine's Day.
Dude, it's November. Why are we even worried about Valentine's Day?
Right, we should be thinking about Turkey Day.
That's right.
What are you talking about? There's already Christmas lights up.
Well, we know
You're talking about Valentine's.
Sorry.
There's already Christmas lights up.
Oh, no.
We're putting the
Hey,
tree up.
ladies and gentlemen, start buying your heart candy early.
Well, if you
Yeah, I
could.
know. Watch, Valentine's Day candy's going to go on sale in 2
January.
weeks.
Oh, yeah, probably. You're probably right, Chad.
And then before you know it, we'll have St. Patty's out, all and Easter, all before Christmas.
At the rate it's going, guaranteed it will be. Because they had the Christmas stuff out before Halloween, so just saying. You're right. I'll let you know if I see any. You do the same. Start seeing them heart-shaped boxes of chocolates, we're in trouble.
I think this year I may get Swifty a chocolate heart for Valentine's Day.
I think he needs
send
some
it to him.
Valentine's Day
you.
spirit. Yeah, he needs it. Chad.
I'm going to make a special trip to Ohio
Oh yeah.
just to see you.
Next
You know
month.
what's really bad?
What?
It's because when you have Swiftwater Toney show up on your door, which has an HOA, this neighborhood's going to go off the hook.
Next month when you're in Indiana.
Do it.
But you have no transportation, you said.
Oh, no. I will rent a car for that
I was
one.
going to say Enterprise rents cars.
So, okay, let me get this straight. You could have saw us.
All right, you know what? You can
driving
just get out of this shit.
Right? But now you're saying you're going to fly to Indiana. You're then going to rent a car, drive 3.5 hours to come to our doorstep. When you could have just drove 20-some minutes in a car to see us when we were out in Arizona.
Would have made more sense.
Actually, wait. No, actually, I got an answer for that. Actually, it was an hour and a half away because I have to hit the Carefree Highway and go towards the west. But anyway, to take a plane flight to you just to prove a point, that's a totally different
But what
matter.
point are you proving?
Right, what point are you proving?
That's
Because,
what I'm-
you know what? I'm going to show up, and you better give me my box of candy.
He wants his box of
Oh, you-
He wants his box of chocolate.
I think if you showed up, Shannon
No.
would go buy you
I
a
want-
box.
I want my heart-shaped candy.
No, I guarantee you, if you showed up at the door, Shad would make a special trip to get you one because the odds of you showing up are
I
slim to none.
guarantee it. 100%.
Yeah. See, Scott? So, if you want a heart-shaped box of chocolates, just show up at Shad and Kathleen's. It's that simple.
Then I'll put you out on the corner to work on get some money for us. So, not a lot of people would ever seen a miner.
That's right. In a white shirt. Like
How are you guys doing on Christmas, by the way?
Oh, God, don't talk about Christmas.
Well, Kathleen,
What do you mean?
already
I got time.
mentioned we got to put our stuff up this weekend.
Yep.
Oh, you putting yours up this weekend?
At least the tree.
No, it's supposed to be after Thanksgiving.
I know. That's the way I was raised.
Yeah, me too.
That's-
yeah.
Kathleen
Okay, I'm with
likes
you,
to look
Shad.
at it.
Yeah.
So
Always after.
Okay, this is why.
she gets it.
All right, let's hear the
Because-
why.
It's after our anniversary.
Okay.
And typically we take trips around our anniversary time,
Which we just did.
and we just did.
Where are we going with this?
I'm going with, I always get depressed when I get home.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you kidding me?
Okay.
I am not kidding you.
So putting up the tree will brighten your mood.
It
and your spirit.
does. It gets me through a couple more months, you know.
Okay.
Months.
Well, we got November and December, and then you got New Year's, and then
Valentine's
January
Day.
hits, And from January to mid-March, it's seasonal depression time.
It is, right. It is. It's pure depression after that. But
it is.
I guess if it
so
helps.
maybe we should have a Valentine's Day tree, a St. Patrick's Day tree.
That's a good idea.
That way a tree is always up.
That's a real good idea, Shad.
Look at that.
I'm thinking I'm hearing about depression from a gold digger. Shut up.
No, it's a real thing.
It is.
You do what most people dream of. Are you crazy?
Not in January and February. In January and February, she's
Miss Antarctic.
Might
Come
as well
on,
be.
you get in from the Midwest. You know how gray it gets here.
Scott, you won't even prospect when it's raining. For crying out loud.
Are you crazy? What are you talking about?
Listen,
dude, I got a full-fledged rain suit in there. It's like certified for the Coast Guard.
And
I'm pretty prepared for the rain.
Wait. You got a rain suit that's certified by the Coast Guard.
I don't understand.
Damn right.
Like one of those jumpsuits?
Must be a crab fishing suit for what guys use on them crab boats. One of them kind, Scott?
It's gonna cost $2 bills.
$2 bills.
What are you talking about? I don't like to get wet. And I sure don't like to be cold.
What about moist?
Is it moist?
Does it get moist in it?
Funny guys.
So, have you gotten any floods in Black Canyon?
There is right now.
Wow.
Right now. And you know what's so crazy is because, Jimbo's claims and all that, they're up on the high parts. They're flooded. They're going. And then down Turkey Creek, they're kind of the GPA claims. Yeah, they got water. And then now Black Canyon City get water from the
storm. You're getting rain right now.
Pummeled.
Yeah.
We just looked at the radar.
And Scott,
it's gray. There is a state cop pulled somebody over on the highway, and the whole sky is blinking his lights because that's how low the clouds are here right now.
Oh.
It's nuts.
Oh.
I'm telling you, if this stuff goes the way I think it's going to go, it's going to hit Colorado. It's going to shuffle, and
here's the
you
weather
guys
forecast.
It's going to turn into a snowstorm.
He said it's going to hit us.
Yeah.
No, it's already. No, Kathleen, it's already a snowstorm. They already got the
winter advisory.
We talked about this.
The winter advisory.
No, what's the sign? Dang it.
Well, the road sign, but it's a winter advisory. It's on that road sign on the freeway that blinks.
Yeah, but what do they call it? When you got the red and the white and the gray and like somebody's missing.
That's the Amber Alert.
Amber Alert.
When
Okay,
missing.
we got this. It's all over Phoenix. You can't, you won't go too many miles without seeing another Amber Alert thing.
But
But it's saying right. Yeah, it's saying right now, right here in front of me, beware of snow, ice, and wet conditions.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's like they've been getting hammered up north, and everything's coming down towards we got water.
Well, just think, Scott, this weekend you're going to be, their low temperature is going to be close to freezing, it looks like, in Black Canyon City.
Dang.
Yeah, it's not funny.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
It's funny.
So is it cold?
Well, if this happens, but if this happens here, what do you think's coming your way?
It ain't.
Well, I'm looking at the outlook forecast for us, and
40s and 50s for us, Shad, next 10 days. Right?
We're going to put up Christmas lights.
There you go. See, perfect weather for
Enjoy
decorating.
Enjoy it, guys.
Hey,
I'm telling you, because if I think what this is going to do, what I've seen many years do, you are going to get a surprise.
Okay, Scott. Quick question. Since we was talking about Christmas, Kathleen, Shad, Scott, and Rich isn't here. Are we singing our song this year?
Oh.
Are we doing what?
Our song again this year.
Are we singing the 12 Days of Christmas?
Are we doing that again?
You know what?
It's coming up fast.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Why not, right? You guys want to do it again?
Yeah, why not?
Let's do it again. That was fun.
Well, Christmas is on a Wednesday.
Oh, cool. So
what's your problem?
We'll have a whole house full of people.
Well, we'll have to do it Sunday before then, Shad, right?
Yeah, we can do it the Sunday before.
Yeah,
so we'll do it Sunday of Christmas.
Christmas is Wednesday. We won't
now,
have
wait a minute.
Wednesday show.
Christmas is on a Wednesday?
Uh-oh.
Yep.
And we're not going to have a Wednesday show? Come on.
No, everybody's going to have company.
I'm going to have a house full of,
We'll have
30
company.
people.
Yeah, everybody's going to...
You know what, then, Kathleen? Have them sing with you.
We'll do it Sunday. We'll do it
all right.
We'll do it that.
Come on. It's a gold show.
We'll do it the Sunday
you guys,
before.
we have it on Wednesday and we have it on Sunday.
So
let's just have a gold show.
We'll do it
Let's
on
just
the
do it.
22nd, which is Sunday. That's
All
our
right.
Christmas. That'll be our Christmas show. That Sunday. Okay?
That sounds good.
Sound good? Unless you want to do one Christmas Eve instead.
Can't on Christmas Eve.
See, that's hard too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's just say Sunday. That'll probably work better for everybody anyway, except Scott.
Well, I'm glad we're getting this all figured out.
Because we have Thanksgiving next week.
Yeah, what day is Thanksgiving?
Can we just wait to talk about Christmas until after Thanksgiving?
Okay. All right. Well, I wanted to ask you guys about the song though. I didn't know if we was doing it this year. I wanted to make sure.
Yes,
we
Tim.
You guys are you're killing me. You're killing me.
How are we?
Are we having a show Thanksgiving Eve next week, Wednesday?
So what day is Thanksgiving?
A Thursday.
The 28th is Thanksgiving. So so Wednesday we'll still have our Wednesday show. Okay, that'll be our Thanksgiving show.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you. All right. Now that we got the Thanksgiving one taken care of and the Christmas one taken care of, Scott, why are we killing you? I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't know, Tim.
What's wrong, Scott?
Nothing.
Why are we killing you?
No dedication. I'm out of here.
Why? What do you mean? You're gonna be at your grandma's probably, Scott. Anyway, aren't you?
Yeah.
For Christmas,
but I'll still do the radio show.
But we'll have a house
we
full
have a
of
lot
people.
of time to decide.
Yeah.
We can always change our mind.
Yeah.
My God, it's not even Thanksgiving.
We're like Walmart, Shad. We're getting it ready before it's even Thanksgiving. That's us.
I just, you know what? Sometimes I get bummed because we don't have the Wednesday show, because Wednesday's kind of a fun show and Sunday's kind of a serious show. So
Sunday will be a fun show too. Okay,
Yes, we
we'll make
promise.
sure it is a fun show and not a
promise.
serious show.
We promise.
Hey, Kathleen, make sure that he doesn't have a turkey leg in his mouth when we're talking.
You mean a mannequin leg?
Scott asked the other day, guys, what was it, Sunday? Scott's like, who's Manny? Somebody said that.
Oh, you guys, that was so funny.
Somebody said
He's like,
something
"Who the-"
about, somebody said something about Scott and Manny, and Scott's like, I don't know who they're talking about, this Manny guy. And I'm like, Scott, it's Manny, mannequin, remember? And he's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, but you guys got to remember, there's actually a young guy, up and comer, metal detector that's called Manny that does a lot of Facebook things. I'm like,
It's
and he
called
said,
Maddie, not
Yeah, it's
Manny.
Maddie.
His name is
not
Maddie.
Manny.
okay, well maybe I'm messed up. It may be Maddie.
Right.
You know what? It might be. I've watched him quite a bit. He's cool. He's a cool dude. He's got his things going right. Everything's going good for him. I'm just saying, when they first say it now, I'm like, what the? I didn't know he was supposed to be there. That's what I was thinking of. I'm like, my mind's working overtime, and I asked him. I was like, "Who's man?" He's like, "Oh, it's your mannequin." I'm like, "Mannequin? I didn't say nothing about a mannequin." I did not say anything about a mannequin. I said mannequin leg.
But that doesn't matter.
If you guys have waiters,
Okay,
trust me. Yeah, if you guys got waiters,
it's a mannequin leg.
It doesn't matter.
it's not funny.
It doesn't matter what you said about a mannequin leg. It's like you need a mannequin. And that is its
No.
name. Manny Quinn.
Oh, I said all you have to do is have the legs.
No, you have to have a mannequin. You have to have the whole thing.
I think Christmas we should all chip in and buy Scott a mannequin.
I do too.
It's so gonna kill you.
One mannequin. God,
you guys got to remember what I was talking about. We were talking about waiters.
I bet you they throw
them away. And I've seen, like, old trappers, they use mannequin legs to put their stuff on because it keeps the form of their feet in the boot, and it dries them out at the same time.
So if you had a whole mannequin, you could put the whole wetsuit on it and dry it out at the same time.
Come on.
Dude, you can even use a mannequin to hold your metal detector and stuff for you and your pack and your gear.
And when you're sitting there at camp alone, he could be sitting there in a lawn chair next to you, and you and Manny could have a beer together.
And think he could even have white T-shirts just like you, man.
Oh,
that would be hilarious. Get him the same kind of hat as you, Scott, and the bandana and the white T-shirt. That is perfect. Or the bibs and no T-shirt.
But I think we have to be careful. We probably have to get like the kid size or the junior size, so that way Scott could just use his clothing on it.
I bet you if you drove behind the mall, they probably has all kinds of them out by the dumpster. They probably throw them away when they get broken or something. A little bit of glue, some Gorilla Tape, and Scott could have Manny.
Hey, like I said, I'm not that big, but I'm wiry.
I think you need one, Scott. You need a mannequin.
I think you would have a lot of fun with Manny.
He would.
To be honest.
He would, honestly.
I wish you would have. Yeah, I wish you would have been around. Way to go, bud. Skip through town. Don't say nothing.
Oh, we said something. Dude.
You knew we were coming out.
My God.
See, I told you guys it was not my fault. They went through town. They're like, nah, don't want to stay here. Bye-bye.
But they were...
Obviously, we got the wrong place.
We sent the GPS coordinates to where we were.
And I guarantee you know what?
I want to put this out here because I love everybody that digs gold and everything like this. But I have two people. Well, wait, I'll take three people. I got three people that send me GPS coordinates. One is Jimbo from Jimbo's Gold because he thinks it's funny because I don't have a GPS coordinate thing. Just tell me when to turn at Bob's Rock. It's easy. The other is Chris Miller, and he sends me the things because he thinks it's funny because he gave me a compass a long time ago. I'm like, you know what? That compass is still in the front of my truck to this day.
You don't have a GPS?
Scott, they were there for a week. If in that week they were there, if you'd have called them and said, "Hey guys, where are you at? Let's meet up," they would have said.
I even sent it a link to Google Maps. All you had to do was click the link, and it would have popped up the map for you.
You know what's really funny is
because
what's really funny. Now listen to this. What's really funny? Now wait. What's really funny is I sent that same stuff that you sent to me to my old lady. I said, "You find out what this is," because I don't know what the heck he's even trying to do because where he's at is not where it's going to be. And she looked it up. She goes, no, he's about 1.5 miles off of where it's going to be for where I got statistics from where she found where it was supposed to be.
Yeah, they changed
And I'm like, I thought, I thought he was a little bit off. She's like, no, this is where it's supposed to be. I had road directions and everything. I knew where to get to you.
Then why didn't you?
Right, a week, 7 days.
Because she was sick. I had to get a notary. I had to sell a claim. I had to do my thing.
Mercy.
Yeah, you blew us off.
I think he blew you off, guys.
I did not. Dude, when it comes to $1,000, I got to blow you off.
That was Saturday.
Well, now you owe us 20, so...
So now it's $980.
Yeah, I know.
I know. Out money.
Yeah, so that $1,000 is only $980.
And you could have won the metal detectors that they were giving away.
I'm just saying.
But you know what's really funny is because everybody out there listening right now
is saying you blew them off.
Since I did not show up, I blew it. I will send Shad and Kathleen the money.
Oh, jeez.
And they better post a picture.
We will.
Oh, they will.
All right.
Guarantee that one.
Well, you guys, yeah, like I said, it was a bet. I missed it. It's how it works.
And from now on, I'm getting in on these Scott bets.
I know. The odds are in your favor, man. He doesn't even show
I
up
want
and
a piece of
try.
any of that.
You guys are, come on. You guys are funny. Tim's like, I'm getting on these
Oh,
Scott
I
bets.
am from now
Okay,
on.
Scott.
I'm
You got
jumping
to quit
right
it,
in.
dude.
April or May, we haven't decided yet. We will be out there again. You can redeem yourself.
Yeah, this is your shot at redemption.
And I'm already giving you advance notice
Block that month off.
to block it off.
April or May. See, so that's plenty of time.
Hey, you know what? What was really funny is because if you guys really realized the gold shows, I was willing to bet $100.
On what?
What are you
On-
talking about now?
What was
You don't remember the original bet was $100?
Yeah, because
And then
all of
you-
us was
and
going to
it-
put
yeah.
25 in.
Right, right.
That's what. Well, no, I said $100 between me and Shad and you, but we backed down and you went to $20. I'm like, all right, damn it, I'll do that. And what just sucks is because I'm glad I did that, or I'm glad you did that because I got screwed.
Okay.
Hey, it's the principle of it all, man.
Yeah.
We won.
Yeah,
You lost.
you know the.
Winner.
What really, like I said, what really stinks is because I missed all the information that I wanted to get from people that been doing that for a long time, and
That's what
that's
happens.
what really stuck me.
That's what happens, Scott. Yeah.
But you know what? I'll pay $20 for that every day. of the week.
April or May. Just remember that.
Yep.
Keep your
We'll keep you posted.
and keep that schedule flexible, Scott. In April or May. Okay?
All I, you know what? All I need
Hopefully you don't have to notarize.
Yeah, right.
anything again.
On a Saturday and get something notarized. Plan it, Scott.
You guys don't understand.
We
I got it
understand.
notarized for free.
We understand. We understand.
It's not like I paid anything. I had to get it. I got it notarized for free. There's a difference.
We get it. We totally get it. You blew them
All
off.
right, I hope so because you guys don't understand. Like, oh, getting those on Saturday? I'm like, yeah, because
Yeah.
people work on Saturday.
Yeah. You get something notarized on Saturday. That's
Just
easy.
saying, Scott.
Just saying, yeah.
What? But you know what? They work every day here.
Ah, mercy. Scott. You had
What?
your chance.
We're so rich.
I know, you just had your chance. A week. I'm just saying. My goodness. Well, I'm glad you guys had a great trip. Even though you didn't get to hang out with Scott. Would have been cool.
I know, I'm
Yeah.
bummed.
Well, it made it a great trip. It would have just been okay if we hung out.
Oh, it would have been epic.
Dude, I was wanting a video. Are you kidding me right now?
You could have been in our
Oh,
video.
man.
Oh, yeah, see? What was you going to video, Scott?
I wanted a video from my YouTube channel.
Oh.
I haven't put one on for a while.
Oh, wow.
Because
Why
I've been-
haven't you?
Well, it's because I've been getting screwed here, left, right, and up, down,
Hey,
sideways.
Well,
But
you
Why
guys...
don't you just start filming your day, what you're doing
Right.
now, not doing anything?
That makes
I think
sense.
that would be
It
interesting.
would be.
oh,
Put on that
thanks, Chad.
put on that
That's pretty
$200 raincoat and get out there and do a video. You know?
Yeah.
There you go. You'd be
Yeah,
like a
go
duck.
get a boat and surf a wash with the floods. Do something cool, epic. Go
Yeah.
viral.
You'd be like
I'm
the
just
Gordon's
saying,
fisherman.
it's been raining for 2 days. I'm still standing here in the door, and it's still raining.
Put
You know
your-
what I'm dying to see because I don't know what it looks like.
What?
I want to see water rushing down one of these
There
washes.
you go, Scott. Get out
Oh
there and
my
make a
God.
Take a
video.
No, you-
before
no,
and
you
after picture. I want to
No,
see
you
that.
That would be cool.
No, you don't.
I
Why
just
don't
want to
we
see what
wanna
it looks
see it?
like.
Yeah, we
You
wanna
better
see
make
it.
sure you're out of the wash.
No, seriously, because like we're trying to learn about how gold is deposited there in Arizona, but we've never seen a wash getting flooded.
That'd be
Like
cool.
we have the luxury here of going down to the creek when it rains and
That's not
watching
the
it
same
go.
thing.
Well, film it for us, Scott. Let's
But I
see
want
it.
to see.
We want you to
You-
film it.
You can't film it. You
Why?
have to be at
You
the
can
right
fly a
place at the right
drone.
time.
Figure it
You
out.
don't. You guys don't understand. It's not.
No.
It doesn't work like that.
Okay. All right.
There's either enough rain, or you get a big flood like what you want to see, or it's just a little bit and it starts trickling. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's not. That stuff you.
Yeah, time.
Yeah,
lapse.
that stuff you see on YouTube, like those guys were like, they knew what just happened north of them, and it's coming down south, and it's coming fast. That's how they get those videos.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Well,
I hear another excuse from Scott.
Dude, it's not an excuse. You know what? I can't wait to get here. It's going to be freaking unreal. I can't wait.
Hey, Scott, we were just there. Where were you?
Yeah, you were just there. Can't wait till you get there. Hey, we were just there. Just left.
Funny guy.
Yep. Hey, what's going on with YouTube anyway? What's this new thing that they're finding people and crap like that? What's going on there?
What's going on?
Huh?
What happened? What's happening now?
It's going, dude. YouTube and stuff is going stupid. And Tim, I'm right up on you on that. Like, if they don't like it, if they don't like one thing you say, they will blackball you.
Is that what
Really?
it is?
So I'm just saying, anybody out there making money off of YouTube, better pay attention what they're saying, what they're doing, what they show, because anything that goes against the narrative, and we know the narrative, and it's going to screw you.
Well, I heard they
I'm
were
just saying.
like fining.
I don't understand.
People are getting fined and stuff. What? Yeah. What?
For what?
Yeah,
I don't know. That's what I was wondering. You know, what
Do they have like a list of
Because
rules?
yeah, they do. They've come up with like the last 1, 2, 3. Like in the last 2 months, there's 3 different things that's come up and said they changed everything. So you got to read all your contracts
I
again
saw
and this
the
and that.
emails, but I kept asking Shad, and he's like, he didn't know.
Pay attention. Pay
Okay.
attention.
Is it like language and stuff like that, or you got to have it like set for
Yes.
over 18 only or something, right?
You know what? And I hate to say it, it's political.
Well, of course
If you
it
say
is.
anything,
Of course,
Well,
always
it is what it is.
But is that what it is? That you got to
Yep.
change your settings to like over 18 if there's any
If it's
cussing?
for child content, right?
I don't know. I'm just getting bits
I'm
and pieces
disappointed.
of it. You know.
Well, I can see the censoring for children.
Right. I just thought that maybe you'd Shad what it was. You know, I wasn't
Now,
sure.
wait a minute, Kathleen. Do I got to censor your videos for children? Are you serious?
No, I mean, like, if being a mom, right?
Right.
Okay.
You
Now
have
wait a
other
minute.
moms
Now
out
wait.
there.
This is what I'm getting at, though. You're not.
You don't
you
want
can't.
like smut coming up on your children's, feeds.
Okay. I got you. Right. I'm with
So
you.
if you flag it for suitable for children, it will come up on their feeds, I guess.
That's fine. But let me ask you a question. If you're sitting in a creek and you got a hat that somebody gave you just for shits and giggles, it says Trump 2020, and now you're demonetized because you wore that hat. Now, how are you going to feel
Did
about
that
that?
happen?
Yeah, that's what's going on right now.
Oh, see,
I haven't heard that.
I didn't
No,
hear
I didn't
anything
hear
about
I
that.
just heard about like
You
even
can't
like
be
Jaron
serious.
said, the biggest thing is if you have adult content, it needs to be labeled 18
Right.
and over. You know,
Right.
So
Exactly.
adult content
That's
would be,
always
of
been
course,
that way.
language and stuff, right, like that. But I heard they're finding people and crap, so I didn't know.
Yeah, but they're doing the political. If they don't like the way you're going, or if you wear a certain thing, they're going to demonetize you because you did this or you said this or
Really?
da da da. It's
Really?
like it's like the biggest thing.
I'll have
It's-
to take a look.
Interesting.
It's
Yeah.
horrendous.
I was just
Huh.
wondering because I seen something about it and I didn't know. I know there's a lot of people that listen that do YouTube, and so I was just curious. Yeah.
I mean, this stuff started 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. But now it's really
It's
kicked
been-
in.
Yeah, it's been around for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And which really stinks because you got people that, you know what, they're honest guys that just want to show, hey, this is what I'm doing. But then they go, you know what, you can't do this or you can't do that because you're wearing this or you're saying this in a video.
Now, we
I'm
get
like, really?
copyright notices all the time. But that's beyond our YouTube's control and our control.
Right.
Well, that's because of your music, though. But if you play anything they say it's not copyrighted.
Like if you even have the music playing in the background, you can get
right.
Well, the thing is, if you and any creators, if you are using music, you may use stuff. This is what happened to us. It used to be free, open to the public, non-copyrighted. For whatever reason, I mean, you start hearing it in tons of people's videos, and they all of a sudden decide to copyright it, because it's getting popular.
Sure, right, of course.
And that's beyond.
You know what? This is the thing that really threw me onto it a long time ago. Is because I made a video with two guys that were hard gold digging guys, DJ and John, and God rest their soul, they're both passed away now. They passed away within 6 months of each other. They were brothers in arms, and they stuck together and they went together. That's the way they were. But when I did this video, there was the radio was actually like we had a radio playing in the background because that's what we work listening to the radio, and they blacked it out. It went to solid, like you couldn't hear anything.
That's what happened to
nothing
one of
what was said.
Yeah, it happened to Dennis too. Yeah, yep, same thing.
I had Jimmy Buffett playing in the background.
Yeah. Yep, that's right, Kathleen.
And see, that's not right. If I can hear it on public radio, I should be able to play it on public video.
That's because they have bots that you just look for that kind of thing. They can't decipher whether or not you're using it as a promotional thing or if it's just in the background. So I think they just flag them off.
Right.
But I still don't think it's right.
Well, it might not be right.
They got all these people working for Google. They're like, oh, they're watching you. I'm like, well, okay, then you watched this. You didn't really? You thought I was actually playing the song? No, it was on the radio. Come on.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
I don't agree with it.
Yeah. It's just the nature of the beast, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to say it. Watch what you post on social media, on YouTube, anything. Just watch what you do because they're watching you.
Good advice, Scott. Thank you. Appreciate it. Man, look at the time.
Well, we had a good time tonight. It was good to be back.
It was good to have you guys back. We missed you. I'm sure the listeners missed you. We're glad you guys are back here in the fine Ohio again, back in the cold.
The cold.
Yeah. And we're glad you're back. And I guess we'll just go ahead and wrap it up. We covered everything.
Sounds good.
Hey, just before we wrap it up, just remember, everybody in Arizona, Nevada, and California, don't buy a driveway.
Gold diggers.
Good one.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you on Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. We're out of here. Have a great week. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
We love you.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.